Well, people who live along a contaminated creek in Niagara County are closer to getting answers tonight. It's a story News 4 has followed closely. We were the only ones there 3 months ago when soil samples were taken along 18 Mile Creek in Lockport. In a story you'll see only at 6, News 4's Jordan Williams tells us the EPA is coming back to town.
18 Mile Creek looks practically pristine. Flowers and lush leaves line the shore.
It's pretty.
Pretty. And what a shame that there's so much pollution in it.
Shirley Nicholas gets disgusted thinking about what's hiding in the water and the sediment.
When you stand there, it smells so bad you can't stand it.
She and her husband bought their house near the creek about 8 years ago.
And at that time, we didn't know all the chemicals that were over there.
They stare at the ruins of the creek's primary polluter, the former Flintcoat plant.
And we were assured that very shortly this would be cleaned up in a park. This isn't even a quarter of what I've got.
You keep these papers handy?
Yes.
All the time?
All the time.
You can see the frustration in her face.
You know,
and hear it in her voice as she reads off the chemicals that might be in her soil.
Arsenic, chromium, copper, lead, and zinc. And since then, they've added lead and some other things, too.
The state has studied the creek for 15 years. The EPA named 18 Mile Creek a Superfund site more than a year ago.
Right now, as we sit here, you have no idea what's in your soil.
No.
You heard there might be some lead.
I know there's lead.
Flags and paint now mark off sections of her yard.
And now you're hearing they're coming back to test again.
Yes.
Shirley and her neighbors here in Lockport are tired of all the talk. They want to know when this place will finally get cleaned up.
So this is what's going to go in the mailboxes.
Yep.
Nicholas is mailing out her own flyers, letting everyone know about a meeting the EPA is hosting this Wednesday night. She knows the cleanup will be costly.
They got money to spend on other stuff. They got money to spend on this.
It seems like a lot of people just don't think it's ever going to get cleaned up, and maybe they've lost
Yeah, you know
the
why?
passion.
It's the same reason we can't change our people in politics. They sit there and talk, but they don't do anything. They don't even go vote.
Shirley's not one of them.
It's so sad. I got to get people's attention so they start caring. They got to care about the people next door, the people in the next block.
She wants to protect everyone from the danger flowing through this quiet creek. In Lockport, Jordan Williams, News 4 at 6.